he grabbed me by my throat and took me down the hallway and over the edge of the couch, and he hit me in the face. And I just reacted to him back, and that was it. And he left.
Yeah, thank you. I got that. I unlocked the door. Mom sent me the info.
That's why he said I'm just in shock.
Before officers even knew what had happened, they were responding to what seemed like another domestic disturbance. On April 29th, 2023, they arrived at a residence where a mother, a stepfather, and a grandmother were waiting outside. As they began piecing together the events inside the home, the situation quickly became far more disturbing than anyone had expected. What they uncovered would leave even experienced officers stunned by the actions of one parent.
Hey, come on, brother. We ain't playing that. Nah. Come here. Get back in the car. So, right here?
Mom, this is... She left with her dad.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out.
Let me talk.
Yes,
don't try this nonsense with me. Brother, are you with this car?
No, I was just gonna...
You was near
We
it?
live here.
Okay, you live here.
Right.
So what do you... Let me talk. I'm not talking to you.
So...
Do you have a pickup order?
No,
what are you doing here?
I came out because... And Mom had altercation of the black guy.
Okay.
Mom hit him, but Mom said he hit her first.
Okay.
Mom doesn't have any on her face. Or but I did take a picture of his eye, and it's black.
Okay.
That's
where was this reported to?
DCF.
Okay.
Someone called in a DCF report.
Okay.
And so I'm responding to the call.
Okay.
And I came out, got what happened, and so then things got out of hand, and then I called you guys.
Okay. Who reported this to DCF and how he got a black eye? Was it?
I don't know. Someone reported it in.
Was there a sheriff's office case number?
No, there's no sheriff's office. Someone just called it in.
Okay. She's not free to leave. He's not leaving. What are y'all doing here?
They were here when I got here.
Okay. So no, you live here. Okay.
I seen you come. That's why I got out the car.
Yeah, I can tell. So you can leave. You have no business here.
I was trying to get my 15-year-old
Her daughter
out of
was
the
here.
circumstance.
Okay. So you're not here because of her.
No.
No.
Y'all can leave.
Thank you.
Get out the way so I can do my
Yes,
investigation.
sir, I can.
Am I allowed to go to the store?
You can do whatever you want.
This is Dan. He lives here, but he was not home during the incident.
Okay.
He's a truck driver, so he's just getting home.
All right, so let's get going because I don't want 25 people here.
When officers arrived at the residence, they found a DCF official already at the scene. She intended to speak privately with the mother, Brandy Dunn, but the child's stepfather was also present during the conversation. As officers questioned Dunn about the allegations, it quickly became clear that the situation was far more disturbing than they had first expected.
I'm Deputy Hanna with the Marion County Sheriff's Office, okay? Obviously, this is your... A verbal dispute tried, and she's here right now. I'm here because of her.
I know.
Your has got a black eye.
I know.
So, before I do any questioning, I'm going to read you your rights. Because obviously there's some miscommunication. Something was notified to DCF, and there wasn't a Sheriff's Office case number. I'm Deputy Hanna with the Marion County Sheriff's Office, badge number 6227, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to the lawyer, have him present with you while you're being questioned. You can afford to hire a lawyer, one to be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
Okay.
Do you understand each of these rights I explained to you? Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to me now.
I don't know what to do.
It's yes or no.
What do I do, Mom?
What are you asking
Shit,
me for?
stop.
I didn't even hear
Yes
the
or no?
question.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
Okay.
know.
That is your correct?
Yes.
What's up with the black eye? Obviously, it's well known, it's fresh.
He was shooting at me the other day. And he grabbed me by my throat and took me down the hallway and over the edge of the couch, and he hit me in the face. And I just reacted to him back, and that was it. And he left.
Let's pump the brakes real quick. He punched you in the face and you have no visible...
No, listen, it was a little puffed up here, a little bit. And I put ice on it. The went down. I didn't take any pictures of anything because I didn't think it was going to come down to anything.
When did this occur?
Not last night, but the night before.
And you didn't call law enforcement when you're in the face?
No, because I didn't want him getting in. And then he just left. He had friends or something at the end of the driveway. They didn't come up. And he went and got in the car with them and left. And so I just left it alone. I called my husband, told him what happened.
Did anybody observe this?
No, because it was just me and him that were at home. Everybody else
Do
was
me a
at work.
favor. Crisscross applesauce on this folder, or you're not free to leave, okay? When did this allegedly happen?
It was today's Saturday.
Today's Saturday.
It was not last night. It was the night before. So it was Thursday.
As officers questioned Dunn, she broke down in tears and tried to place the blame on her own child. But her account only raised more questions. The details didn't add up, and with every inconsistency, officers became increasingly convinced they weren't hearing the full story. It was only a matter of time before they uncovered what had really happened.
Happened the other day with your mom and that took place in the house. Get your hands out of your pocket and I'm talking to you.
Sorry about that. Do you want to know what happened beforehand leading up to it, or do you just want to know what happened in the house?
When you're inside the house with your mom, I guess what day was it? Today's Saturday.
Not yesterday, the day before.
Okay, so that would be what day?
Friday.
You sure about it?
I'm not sure.
Get your hands out your pocket.
I didn't have them in my. I don't even know what day.
Today's Saturday, so let's rethink this. When did this happen?
The day before Friday.
Okay. So what comes before Friday? Thursday. So now we're on the right compass. Okay. What took place inside this house?
Inside that house, can I tell you what happened leading up to it?
Short, simple, and easy, yes, sir.
Alright. I got picked up from work. I worked over at Domino's over in Belgium Plaza. I got picked up from work. I owed her my mom $30 a week ago. I get paid on Friday. Last month.
It's your argument over money. Okay.
And I had $17 on me from tips.
Okay.
Because now I'm you can get tips. So I got tips. And I got in the car with her. She was drunk. I don't know how long she's been drinking. She's been alive.
Okay. I understand. What took place after that?
After that, she takes me out. We were on the way home. She was screaming. She didn't start screaming about it first, but she started talking like, "Well, you got all this money, so why can't you pay me?" I was like, "I have 17 and I owe 30. I can, if you want the 17, I can get that to you, but I won't have the rest of it." So, Mom. And she started repeating. I don't know if you've had to deal with drunks before in your life, but you know when they just on the same
Last time I checked, you see this uniform?
Yeah.
We come in contact with drunks all the time. Nothing that you're telling me is something we haven't seen in society so far in Marion County. We deal with it every day of the week in drunk shit. So, alright, so argument transpired over money. She picked you up. She was allegedly drunk or impaired, something of that nature. You came back to the residence on a Thursday. Where's it?
She was
hands out your pocket. Sixth time I told you.
I'm sorry.
His account painted a very different picture from the one officers had heard just moments earlier. He said the conflict began the previous Thursday after an argument with his mother over tip money. During the dispute, he alleged that Dunn, whom he described as an alcoholic, forced him out of her car on the side of a highway. But according to him, it didn't end there. When he later returned home to collect his belongings, Dunn allegedly stormed into his room, threw items at him, and punched him in the face. Unlike Dunn's version of events, his claims were supported by physical evidence that appeared consistent with his account.
The light right there, right before you go to 92nd Loop on the street that has the Circle K.
Yeah.
You're all the way at the light where you turn to make the right turn. You get onto the highway to get onto the street. She stopped her car. I just got up because it was about a 10-15 minute drive before it just. I was like, I'm done with this.
Hands out your pocket. 7 times I told you.
It's just a nervous habit. I'm sorry about that. But she dropped me off on the side of the highway because I backed at her. She took me out of her car on the side of the highway while I was running. I walked all the way from there to the Circle K. I got picked up by my friend Jonathan and his mom. I took me here so I can grab what is mine. I ran down the driveway with my doors locked. We had a baby. I went to grab that. I unlocked the door. Mom was sitting in the green car right there. She got out of the car with the gun. She ran up the stairs at me. Before I could get the door unlocked, she ran up the stairs first. Telling me to get away from the door. That this is my house.
Hand out your pocket.
That is not my house. I know I can be here. And I was just telling her, just let me get what's mine and leave.
So this is your biological mom?
This is my biological mom and my stepmom.
Okay, so this is where you reside at with your mom?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why are you telling me that you're not allowed to be at your house? You can come get your belongings from your own house with your mom, okay? But keep going with the story.
And then she was away from the front door trying to open it. I was a boxer for 4 years. I'm not small.
I understand that. Keep going.
So I got the door open. My room's down the hallway. I ran through the room, got to my room, I shut the door. She runs down the hallway and kicks my door, and Mom was trying to pack my stuff. I'm in there getting a bag with some clothes. I'm stuffing it in the bag. She kicks my door in, and I turn around. She starts walking into my room.
Okay.
I have a desk by I have a video I can show you what my room looked like on my phone after I explained this to you. but I have
She kicked the door down. She made entry to your room, right next to your desk. Keep going.
Yep, the desk was right next to my door. I have a basket and I have a box fan sitting on the desk. And she grabs the basket, it's filled with a bunch of old family stuff, and she slings it at me across my room.
Okay.
And she grabs my fan and chucks that at me too. And then after that, she starts coming at me physically, trying to... First time she swung at me, she didn't.
Okay.
The second time, she caught me in the face.
Okay.
After she
How
caught me,
did she do that?
she was drunk, and I was trying to catch her other hand.
So it was like an open fist, closed fist?
So it's...
Okay. Does she have any other marks in your body? Do you mind if I take a look?
No, I don't have...
Is it just natural red marks? Or is it
Those are exits. The only thing that happened physically was like...
After observing the injuries on his body, the officer concluded that Dunn's account was not supported by the evidence. With the facts pointing in a different direction, the investigation reached a turning point, and the officer moved forward with the next step, holding her accountable for her action.
Woman, please. Okay. Let me ask you one question. You said you're correct? Where at in the house?
We were by his bedroom door and he was shoving me and pushing me, and then
Okay.
like I said, he grabbed me by the throat and took me all the way down the hallway, and I went over the arm of the
What
couch.
day was this?
It was Thursday night.
Okay.
I got stuck in suspension.
Okay. Is that the story you want to stick with?
Yes, because it's
Go
the
ahead and
truth.
turn around. You got anything on your person that's going to stab or poke me?
No.
Okay, you're being placed under arrest, okay? You understand that?
Yeah.
Do you want to,
You're gonna
you want to
have
have to take another pump of your inhaler?
Take another pump.
You're gonna have to be really careful with her. She's got she's got
That's cool.
major. She got in her throat.
We have medics at the jail.
Yeah.
Everything's A-okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, put your hands
I
behind
was
your
born and
back.
raised in this county. I know.
Okay. Are you mom of her
I'm
biological
her
mom?
mother. He is my
Stepdad?
grandson.
Where's his biological dad at?
We don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
He's never been involved, never been around.
Only time-
Obviously, let me go ahead and place. Due to the situation why I'm here, which is kind of awkward because usually we respond with DCF in most cases. This is a case that that should have never got this far.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm going.
Take a
to
walk
carry-
with me, okay? Backside in first. Let me. Come out of here. She's going to jail today.
Okay.
Seeking to gather as much evidence as possible, officers turned their attention back to the child. As they questioned him about the incident, he gave a more detailed account of Dunn's actions, holding nothing back as he described what had happened.
Item struck you in the bedroom.
A fan and a basket, a wicker basket.
Wicker basket full of clothes.
Not so, just random like items and toys I got when I was.
Okay. And why do you think she done this to you?
She was drunk.
She was drunk. Okay. And you believe is that the normal way she disciplines you when she's drunk or impaired or something of that nature?
When she's drunk, she screams. When she's drunk, she starts arguments. When she's drunk, she's been my mom my entire life.
Okay.
It's been like that my entire life.
When she's in your face, what happened after that?
After she me in the face, I didn't let her touch me again. I grabbed her by her forearms and when she me, I was in my doorway. After she me in the face, I was like, I'm leaving. I would rather not have any of my stuff than stay here and deal
Next
with
time, call 911, okay? And this happened Thursday night?
it. Yes.
Okay. So basically, she picked you up from.
Yes, sir.
She drove down the road. Y'all got into a verbal dispute around 92nd Loop. She got out the car. You walked to Circle K. You had a friend come get you. You responded back to the house. She was sitting in her car waiting for you. You attempted to go inside to get belongings, which the door was locked. She unlocked the door for you.
No, I grabbed the key and unlocked the door.
You grabbed the key, unlocked the door, ran to your bedroom, tried to grab some items. That's when you closed the door, locked the door. She kicked the door open.
My door doesn't have a lock. It's not the first time she's it up. It's been broken, but yeah.
What time did did this altercation take place in the room?
My phone wasn't on me because it was at 5 when she dropped me on the highway, and I only had enough to call my friend. But I got off of work at 9. Anywhere from 9 to about 10:30 was when it was happening.
Okay. And next time, call the cops, okay?
Before transporting Dunn to jail, officers informed the grandmother about what had happened and explained Dunn's situation. During that conversation, the grandmother shared additional details about Dunn's behavior, revealing information that painted an even more troubling picture of the events surrounding the case.
DCF is going to be, you'll be taking possession of the key. She's going to jail for, and hopefully she gets some help after the fact. Obviously, there's a black eye. That's not normal discipline when someone's impaired. I mean, that's something you can't overlook.
No.
I can't overlook.
No, I
I'm
got
sure
you.
nobody else wants to overlook either. It'd be a little different if he's actually your mom and she has to defend herself, which was her story, which doesn't coincide with everything that's taking place. So she will be charged with. She needs to learn that she cannot do this to your son.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all have a good day. I'm sorry that it transpired like this.
No, that's fine. I kind of figured it was coming because the thing is this, out of the two of them, they are the most alike
Yep.
and they have the same exact temper.
Thank you.
So,
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Being placed in handcuffs did little to change Dunn's approach. Fighting back tears, she continued to insist that her child was the one responsible, repeating the same account she had given from the beginning. But by then, investigators had already uncovered evidence that painted a very different picture.
Yeah, because you're allegedly by your son, okay? When did this physical allegedly take place? You said Thursday. About what time range?
Probably about 10 o'clock at night. It was about 10.
Okay. When he you in the future, just please contact 911. We'll address it. Okay. Okay. You will be placed under arrest. Okay. You have to be mindful of what's the difference between normal discipline and that's.
No,
okay.
I know it. I've never been before.
Okay.
I just was trying to get him off of me. Honestly, I wouldn't. I'd never
You
hit
said
him
this took
before.
place in the living room area of the house?
It started off by his bedroom, and he was breaking the door, and I was trying to get him to stop.
Okay.
And he said, "Was me and I didn't do anything until he pushed me in the face, and I back, and it was just enough to stun him, and he stopped, and he left."
Do you have any pictures of the that he left?
I didn't take any because I didn't think it was going to come down to any of this. That's why I said I'm just in shock. Like, I never wanted any of this to happen.
Okay, hang tight for me, okay?
Okay.
Eventually, Dunn was taken to jail and charged with aggravated child abuse causing great bodily harm.